The chickens are officially coming home to roost for Bud Light. We've seen the sales data continue to plummet. We've seen the volume continue to plummet. And now we're going to see shelf space now start to plummet. And it's starting with one of the biggest retailers. Like, this is not a good sign at all, okay? Costco places the Star of Death on Bud Light cases, suggesting it won't restock beer. What do they mean by this? Now, I'm somebody who shops at Costco a lot. That's where I do the lion's share of my grocery shopping. I haven't really noticed that. There's different ways that I can check if something's on clearance or something like that. Normally it's got instead of 99 cents, it's, some funny number like 95 cents, or maybe it's just on the little push cart with a felt marker telling you what the new price is in order so you can move the rest of the stuff out. But I guess there's another little gimmick besides this. So let's check this out real quick. Speculation that Costco is preparing to empty its shelves on Bud Light stirred after what some shoppers called a Star of Death appeared on the cases. Well, no, it's on the signs. It's on the sale signs, not on the cases themselves. The beleaguered beer following the ill-fated tie-up with tranny influencer Dylan Mulvaney. Social media users shopping at Costco posted images with an asterisk. Okay, there you can see. I'll just go ahead and pull it up a little bit. You might be able to see it. What the anyways, I guess not. Trying to do something nice and it just blows the fuck up. That's weird, but you can kind of see it. I guess you can kind of make it out there. You can't see my cursor or anything like that, but yes, right in the top right hand corner of the price guide, got that asterisk there. So what do we mean by that? So yes, they posted images showing an asterisk on the signs on which customers have branded the Star of Death or the Death Star. I thought that was a little bit bigger than, anyways, had appeared on the price display above shelves stacked with cases of Bud Light. And it's obvious. It's not like that was just placed there and it's like, see, the Bud Light's gone. No, you just put an asterisk there, you weirdo. The asterisk is thought to be an ominous sign that Costco either doesn't intend on restocking the shelf with the item in question. Oh, okay. Is it just me? Or am I the only one who noticed that Costco has applied their infamous Star of Death on Bud Light being sold? I have never heard, for as much as they're throwing this term around, never heard it before, but okay. For those of you who don't know, hi, me included, when Costco puts an asterisk by an item, it means it's about to be discontinued. The post sought comment from Costco and Anheuser-Busch. Costco's probably like, yeah, it's just taking up shelf space. You guys have seen month after month, week after week, day after day, just cases and cases upon cases of Bud Light taking up valuable shelf space. Meanwhile, everything else is just moving along accordingly. I might have to, when I end up doing my Costco run in the next couple of days, I might have to, dip in, because unfortunately, the way that, everything is stocked right here, as you can see, this looks like a different location, or at least a different display that's out there. My Costco's up here in Canada, it's a little bit different. We have a separate segmented space, so I'll check out and see if it's there. So if there's any way to validate this, well, I'll check it out. Social media users have posted several videos and images from stores showing shelves stacked with unsold cases of Bud Light, while rivals such as Modelo Especial and others appear to be more in demand. The anecdotal evidence dovetails the public opinion surveys that found Bud Light to be waning in popularity among beer drinkers in the United States. Yeah, I think it's 14th most trusted or favorable beer that's out there. So given the fact that it was second or fourth, I forget specifically, but it was definitely in the top 10. Now it's not in the top 10. Sucks to suck. The latest sales figures are also showing up continuing decline in consumer interest in Bud Light, which is gradually losing market share to upstarts such as Modelo Especial, one of the major brands from one of the largest conglomerates on the planet, is somehow a startup. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, see, that's what I would see. It's like, oh, okay, cool. 2 12 packs. Okay, sale price. Okay, sale price. See, so that's the sale price, and that's what I would normally associate with a clearance price. But okay, I guess the asterisk that's there. Good to know, I guess. Good to know. Sales have plunged 28.5% in the week ending July 1st. Still haven't seen those Independence Week numbers. I bet they're terrible. Slightly worse than the 27.9% decline they suffered the previous week. So yeah, it keeps getting worse. Troubles plaguing Bud Light have had a residual effect on sister brands in the Anheuser-Busch stable of beers. Michelob Ultra, nation's number three, whoosh, we're down 4.3% in the week ending July 1st, while Busch Light was down 8.5%. Modelo Especial, the number 2 brand, well, unless you're talking about May and June, which it's the number 1, saw its sales jump 11.4% during the week ending July 1st. So yeah, not good. Not good. Costco looks like it's dumping the brand. Why are they dumping the brand? Well, we all know Bud Light's slide was triggered by backlash over social media posts in which Mulvaney is seen touting the beer. And Dylan Mulvaney was also asked for comment, but, you know, the alpaca will eventually get to her when she's down there in Peru looking for, I don't know, spiked hot chips or something like that, like some basic bitch. So I guess maybe, you know, the reassignment surgery was, you know, fucking apropos in this situation. But it is perhaps a sign of things to come, because check this out. And these videos have been making the rounds lately on social media, and find them to be a tad bit disturbing, but it's also something that has a close association with the aforementioned Dylan Mulvaney. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's, well, Maybelline. Fury at Maybelline for using bearded men to promote a new makeup line. You can see when a boycott is successful. You get Bud Light. You get Target. When a boycott, when there's a bunch of fury that's out there and then nobody follows up on it and nobody continues on with the boycott, then you start to see what companies start to do. They believe that they're a little bit more brazen and empowered to make even more of a mockery out of the situation. And Maybelline ran a couple of ads with Dylan Mulvaney, and all of the women were like, we don't like this. You're erasing women. But then at the same time, you're going to be taking your kid to a drag show later, and then it's going to be stunning and brave what you're doing with all that makeup. That's why I always thought, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that boycott has absolutely zero chance. And now we're seeing the elevation. What ends up happening when there's all that fire and fury, but then there's no follow-up, no follow-through on this? Well, then guess what? The companies can go ahead and take a step forward, because we understand that the escalation in these tactics, they're never going to stop. This is a slippery slope. It's not a fallacy anymore. It's reality. Everybody follows down this track. So let's see some of the videos gross that are going around right now. Cosmetic giant Maybelline has been slammed for using men, some with full beards. Yeah, that's gross, to promote its new product lines. The brand had makeup artist Ryan Vita, a Maybelline partner, promote new lipstick in 2 promotional videos shared on its Instagram page. Another post from last week, makeup artist Zach Taylor was also used to promote new summer products in a brand that the brand had launched. They were trying to get James Charles to promote their product, but they didn't really think it was a good look, because the last time that they seen him, he had the caps from used up nail polish on his fingers, like a parody from the Warriors, in order to try to attract underage boys. It was not a very good look for the brand. Okay, they would just much rather go with somebody who, you know, successfully tanked the most popular beer in America. The move immediately sparked an avalanche of comments on social media users who slammed the brand for using men. And again, you guys will just go out there and unironically clap for men that are dressing up in full ball gowns and an entire face of makeup that would make a Kardashian blush. But now all of a sudden this is a bridge too far because somebody's making money. Oh, okay, cool. I thought bitches were more communitarian than that. But as you can see, I guess maybe this is, it's just too much. I understand that the video, the little translucent boxes that's on the top, which is probably the only box that he gets close to, is maybe covering some stuff up. But as you can see, this is the next step. And I think that the, I don't know, hair clip in the beard is a nice little accessory. It really, I don't know, brings out the color in his eyes. And I don't know what the detached mustache is all about, but that's kind of fucking weird if you ask me. But this entire thing is weird. In his promotional video, Vita, I don't know which one Vita is, can be seen applying a bright pink lipstick as part of an Amazon Prime Day advert. Hold up. Wait a minute. So this is Maybelline paying somebody to advertise with Amazon Prime Day. Yo, man, these trannies getting a whole lot of fucking work out here. So a bright pink lips. Okay, I actually can't tell. I thought we were going to end up learning something here. Oh, no, there we are. Okay, so Vita is on the left and Taylor is on the right. Fantastic. The company captioned its post tagging Vita, who has 49,000 followers on his Instagram page. That's it. What the fuck, okay? yo man, if you really ain't hitting like that on social media, all you need to do is just do some really queer shit and then you can automatically get a big money sponsorship. What the fuck, man? Holy. And using the hashtag Maybelline partner. In a similar post, Taylor is seen applying makeup to his face, neck, chest, and back, and ears. Oh, I'm sorry, using a 4-in-1 makeup applier. Fantastic stuff. Again, the makeup brand tagged him in a post and used the hashtag Maybelline partner. One person commented on the post showing Vita applying lipstick saying, "Enough with these disturbing people's posts." Another said, "Really don't want to be seeing men doing makeup tutorials. I bet you're subscribed, or at least at one point in time, to Jeffree Star or James Charles. I bet that happened. Come on, man." Nonsense. Meanwhile, one other commentator, "Do you really think we would want to buy these lipsticks after seeing this? I love Maybelline, but I can't handle this. And let me go tune in to a new episode of RuPaul's Drag Race." All of this just comes off as being a touch disingenuous. Just a little bit, right? Because, okay, maybe based on the name right there, could believe that, okay? And then you got, yeah, just a couple of other, mad chicks and all that stuff, but are you going to stop buying Maybelline? Are you going to follow through on any of this stuff? Was this the bridge too far? Yeah, I kind of doubt that. I don't see any of these chicks taking that beauty hit, because that's the wonderful thing about this Bud Light boycott situation. There are so many alternatives that are out there, and even still, hey man, you can just take the opportunity to go sober if you want to go do that. I'm sure that there's a lot of health benefits that have come out of this boycott, but if you think that the chicks are going to put their money where their mouth is when it comes to makeup, are they going to try to give up the ghost and then stop applying makeup? Have you seen the average bitch that's out there? They need all the fucking help they can get. So yeah, we're as fucking mad as they were getting when it comes to Dylan Mulvaney there applying that shit a few months ago. They're just going to continue to do exactly what they were always doing, trying to post on social media, making up all of these shaming, insulting, guilt-tripping comments in an attempt to need to be right all over social media. Try to get some simps, try to get some suckers in order to white knight for them. But when it's all said and done, they'll just move on to something else to be outraged over. But before I go, and I did this in the previous video, and this will be the only other time that I mention it as well. Before I started recording for today, I noticed something incredibly weird about the back end when it comes to YouTube. YouTube being a little bit goofy, especially when it comes to the distribution of the videos lately. Everything seems to be like fine on my end. Hopefully the stuff is reaching you guys. Obviously, if you're watching this long, you're probably a loyal supporter, and I do appreciate you guys. I just noticed over the course of like 10 minutes, okay, the moment that I refreshed the page, I just seemingly dropped with no discernible tell or reason. Everything seems to be fine in the recent videos, but losing 20 subscribers just like that, it doesn't seem to check out. So if you've been subscribed in the past, just make sure that the subscription button is still pressed or anything like that. Honestly, subscribers are just a vanity metric. I'm just happy that you're watching this video right now, especially if you're listening to this part. Well, hey, you've already watched the entire video, so good on you. I just want to make sure that you guys are properly taken care of. If you do, in fact, like the content, you can catch it every single day. So 3 videos go up every day that I'm not banned, and if I am banned on YouTube, well, I'm over on Rumble, which is, well, let's keep it a buck, the superior platform anyways, because they don't mess around and just yeet subscribers like that all the time. They keep it a buck 1000% of the time, unlike Maybelline and definitely unlike Bud Light. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.